Hey everybody, Justin Senior here, doing another Ask Me Anything. This is where you guys submit questions in my free group, Senior Shopify Mastermind on Facebook, and then I answer them here in these Ask Me Anything videos. I've done a couple of these so far, so you guys can definitely go ahead and post questions on that group and put the little link up there. You can go search it up on Facebook. And we're gonna get started right now, and all these questions are about e-commerce or Facebook ads or Shopify, but really don't hesitate to post any questions you want, anything entrepreneurial at all. More than happy to answer it. So let's jump into it right now. Okay, so the first question is from Tommy. Tommy wants to know, can you actually use famous quotes on a t-shirt? And the answer is pretty much always no. You can't use a quote from a movie, you can't use lyrics from a song, right? You can't use any type of popular quote that's used in kind of pop culture, right? Now, the questionable ones are the kind of ones that are kind of public domain quotes, the ones that have kind of been around forever. You don't really know who they came from. A lot of times this is a motivational quote, right? But if you're trying to do a motivational quote from Tai Lopez or someone like that, no, you can't do that, right? Only time is when it's going to be a public domain, like again, a situation where just you don't know where the quote came from. It's been around for 100 years. That's typically okay. That's pretty much it though. All right, so Prahir wants to know, what's the best way to leverage the Facebook pixel when you don't have a niche store? And I'm definitely of the opinion that you always want to have a niche store, right? Niche store is going to fully maximize not only your pixel, but also your advertising budget, right? But let's say you're going to have a general store, and general stores are great to kind of just test a ton of different products, ton of different niches. You can still use your pixel, right? The pixel's still going to work for website conversion ads. It's just not going to be as powerful, right? All the data inside it, it's still going to be relevant in terms of purchasers. It's just not going to be relevant inside of your niche. So a great workaround to do that is actually to build custom audiences. They're not going to be as powerful as pixels, obviously, but you could use custom audiences, obviously, for retargeting, and more importantly, to build lookalike audiences, where you're going to basically include any page that has anything to do with the niche. For example, if you have 10 cat products at a general store, you'll build a custom audience with all 10 of those. That's going to be kind of the next closest best thing to a niche pixel, right? You're not going to have that niche pixel. The pixel will still collect data, but this kind of use of custom audiences and then lookalike audiences is kind of the next best thing. All right, so Martin wants to know, what's the best way to start testing products? He says, I have 50 products in 5 different categories, so basically 5 different niches. I'm just going to talk about it in terms of a one niche testing period, right? You're going to have one niche and you probably have about 10 products there. And I think you want to test between 8 and 12 products in a niche before you make any decisions on that niche. So basically what you're going to want to do is test all of those products individually. But the big thing is you want to use different targeting, right? You want to make sure you could test as wide as possible, really figure out where the buyers are, because when you're testing your niche, there's really only one question you need to answer, and that's, where do the buyers exist, right? Where can I go and reach buyers week after week inside my niche? And if you have a big niche like 5, 10, 15 million people, you're going to have to do a lot of testing and really a lot of organizing your niche to basically figure out where the buyers are. But that's what you want to figure out, right? You're going to test all the products. More importantly, you're going to test them with different targeting, and you're going to try to answer the question, where do the buyers exist in this niche?